You know, we all love reading YouTube comments, I assume.
No.
There's always that one comment in every video which is like, Joey's not going to see this. He's not going to reply just because I'm first in the comments section.
And then, I don't know. Like, you know, no, you are right. I am not going to see this. Fuck you. Fuck you for thinking you're entitled to my time.
Actually, what I like to do to those comments is like, I don't even heart it, I just like it. Yeah. So that the only one that knows is like that person. And they usually reply back being like, oh my god, Joey liked my comment. And everyone's like, no, you didn't.
I've just noticed a bunch of nonsensical comments on my videos. Like comments that just don't relate to it more. Like just people being like, yeah, I'm tired. And it's like, why are you throwing this shit onto my voice? We're friends, right, guys? No, we're not. Not with you.
That is my absolute biggest pet peeve. When
it's like
2 in the morning. It's like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm just gonna tweet something funny, and then I tweet it. Like 10 seconds later, I realize there's a typo. I'm like, okay, no one probably saw that. Delete it, right? And then maybe a couple of minutes later, I do it again, but the correct spelling. The first 10 comments is always, I saw that.
Oh my god.
I saw that.
Joey exposed for making a typo.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Joey doesn't know how to spell, and I'm just like, fuck off.
Which is also very
like
similar.
An incel or something. Like, don't be a nervous wreck.
So a bit of charisma.
Yeah, and have like a social life kind of, because you got those really weird.
Hi everybody, my name is Isaac and today is day 28 of asking Joey, Connor, and Garnt, the boys at the Trash Taste podcast, to have me on as a special guest.
One thing I know that doesn't work is to just go up to someone. Is to just go up to someone and be like, hey, I'm this person. Here's my business card. Call me.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know what you do, bro. Like, I was like, what do you want to do with me? Like,
I've had that so much. They come up to you really like suave, like, here's my card.
Yeah.
I expect to hear from you.
You small talk first though.
Yeah.
All according to Kid.
No, because
go ahead.
like it's because a lot of weebs don't realize that one of the most important skills you need to learn when getting a job in any industry is just social skills.
God damn it! God,
no matter what, you just gotta learn social skills.
But I don't want to talk to people.
I actually tutored.
I remember the one guy that ever stood out to both of us. I've told this story on Sydney's channel before.
I'm gonna filter down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However,
but it was the very first time me and Sydney had met in person and like probably started dating. And it was 2014 ASEN.
Yep.
And on the last day, we had to say our goodbyes.
Yeah.
And obviously it was a very, very,
I think I know this one.
it was a very, very tearful goodbye because
Yeah,
obviously
I was sobbing.
at the time we didn't know when we would next get to see each other, right?
Like, I was
It was like makeup spewed all over your face, kind of crying, you know?
like he's going to war, man.
Yeah. And like I'm like comforting her, and just as we're just like hugging together, I just hear in the corner of my ear, Gigok? And I was just like,
No way.
and I was just like,
It's not even the worst part yet.
I love this story so much.
hi. and there's just this guy standing at me, and he had like the, you know, the surprise face. So he was like, can I take a picture? Is this guy fucking serious right now? And I'm just like, okay, sure.
And then so like we separate, right?
Yeah,
And,
we
I
separate.
I go to the side, and he comes.
Wait. No. I got this. So I got this.
Shut up, bitch!
He does the thing where the first selfie he's not happy with. So he's just like, let me try again. Okay, no.
You get 3 and then I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah. And he tries the third time, and he's still not happy. And then he looks over to Sydney, makeup all over her face, tears down her fucking face, and I'm just like, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Can you take a picture for us, please?
I was still crying, and I'm like, sure.
That was the worst time someone asked me for a photo. I was queuing up to take a shit at AX. I kid you not, right? I'm taking a shit, and the guy, so you got to like line it, because the fucking toilets are tiny in the AX convention center.
Yeah.
And the guy's having a piss on the urinal, and I'm just on my phone. He turns around and he's like, Sea Dog. I'm like, yo, what's up? thinking that like that's it because we're in a fucking toilet.
Yeah.
It's like, can I take a photo? I'm like, you didn't even wash your hands. Dude. Don't come near me.
I've had a similar thing, but I was actually at the urinal. And
Yeah.
Dick in hand.
Yeah,
like,
dick in hand, and
I've been there.
And the dude directly next to me was like, "Yo, Joey, what's up?"
no.
I want to touch the dick hand.
because he's like Naruto running almost. I can't see his hands right, so I'm like, this guy's probably got a knife or something. Like he's about to stab me.
Yeah.
So so I'm just prepared to die. He stops like right here. he just screeches to a halt and he says, "I love you, Joey." Like, meanwhile, poop is falling out of my pants. Right?
Meanwhile, we're just like, oh, okay, Joey's not dead.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
And then, next picture, fine. Next picture, fine. And as I'm taking this next picture, I feel this like grip, like tightening on my ass. That like, and it's getting
Baileen's face.
this grip gets like fucking ironclad on my ass. And I'm like turning around, I'm like, hey, what the fuck? And I was in awe because I turn around and she's just like this. And I'm like, what are you doing in my head? I'm like, because I'm like, how the fuck do I react to this? I didn't like swat her away like a fly.
Yeah.
Like,
Be gone.
It's just so funny where we could have like the most minimal interaction.
Yeah.
Like you could not even talk to them. You could see like some just see you like their tweet or something like that.
Yeah,
And people
yeah,
be like,
yeah.
yo, they're totally boning behind.
Behind the
Definitely gonna
scenes.
collab. This is a sign.
I feel like a collab coming.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like, wow, like, can I just not casually interact with someone on the online?
I'm gonna say this now, right? If you ask Connor about his relationship status, just stop. Just
You're
no.
cringe, bro.
It is cringe. I'm gonna call out because like when we see it on comments and on Reddit, like Connor's commented on it in the past. Like now as a mate, seeing it in real life on stage, I'm just like, come on, guys.
It's cringe.
Come on,
Well,
please
stop
don't.
it.
Please don't.
Stop.
Like 2 weeks ago or something, she was just hanging out. She was back in England like a week before me or something, and she was just went out to hang out with one of her best friends who happened to be a guy. But like,
Oh, no.
it's just like he's just like a normal guy,
Yeah,
right?
no, I can already
and
see
he's
this.
not that involved in the anime community or whatever. He's just a guy. And I remember he was just like happy that he got to see one of his best friends, and he posted it on Twitter. And I remember just like seeing like the comment chain of this was just like. It was just like
IRL NTR.
yeah,
Yep.
NCR, like, like fucking gas, gay character, all that, and I remember like because it was Eugene, right? It was Eugene.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I remember talking to Eugene afterwards. He was just like, "What is this?" Like he was so out of his perception of like how people act in his world. He was just like, "What is going on right now?"
Yeah,
I just
don't know.
posted a picture. And it wasn't like Sydney. It wasn't even posted on Sydney's account. It was like posted on. I think a lot of people forget that,
it's not funny.
No.
The joke isn't that funny.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel a little ashamed?
This is our first con as Trash Taste, right?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, I knew that like my fans, like the Animeman fans, like British fans, would be like chill as they usually are.
Blaming Trash Taste fans? What the fuck?
I mean, like, could you say that it was like 100% chill?
But I hate the comment that annoys me the most of all hate comments.
I'm excited for this.
I don't even know if I want to say it because I know everyone's going to start commenting it. And it's, this guy's run out of ideas. It's like,
I've been
I got it once or twice a year, and I read it,
We
and I
all
want
get
to
it.
punch someone.
We all
Yeah,
get
I've
it.
been- I've been
Abroad in
getting that.
Japan video now. That comment's just
He's
gonna be
run out of ideas.
spammed.
It's just like, come on, look at the stuff I've tried to do this year. Like, there's so much weird
What?
shit.
Like, I've always
He's run out of ideas.
wanted to ask people, like, what constitutes as running out of ideas?
I don't know.
It was the
There's
worst.
always
social
someone like
stuff.
that in the comments, though. It's like, you got a roof over your head. It's more than most. And it's like, fuck off, mate. This roof over my head's going to kill me in 1 hour. Fuck off. Like,
It's the first time I've been in a hotel room and actively like worried about my physical health.
Speaking of arseholes online and people acting like arseholes online, someone tried to leak some monk photos that I had, which were private, on my mum's Facebook. And, I'm fine people knowing that I was a monk and memeing that aspect, just, memeing the knowledge or whatever. But someone literally stalked my mum's Facebook. It just felt dirty that someone tried to stalk my family, especially like my close family members.
that's actually fucked.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel a little ashamed?
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
And like these are really old pictures as well, so they would have had to go back years and years worth of like my mum's pictures that she had
It's just
posted.
creepy to think someone's just scrolling.
How
Scrolling.
bored are they?
I'm sure you guys have all had this, so you've asked your viewers for suggestions.
That never
And
works.
they give you this. They're like, do the same thing again, but slightly different, please.
Oh yeah.
Look,
And it's just like, all right, well, you clearly don't know what you want.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They don't know what they want. So a lot of the times.
They hate change. They
Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
any kind of
Yeah.
this isn't what you do. You do the skits, eating 20 things, and these shitty board game reviews that don't do well. Not this. What is this thing? I'm like, okay, well, but yeah. Anyway, to answer
Just can't get a dub, man. Just can't get a dub.
And then there was someone as well who went on like voice acting websites pretending to be me called It's Connor or something.
It's Connor.
And they would go around making references to my videos. Like I fucking reference myself. Like I go around being like, oh yes, remember that time I was Sebastian, you know, good times. Like who the fuck references themselves? That's some like Tommy Wiseau shit. You know what I mean? Like it infuriates me to death because I'm like, if this is all it takes to get you to believe this is me, I hope your credit card gets stolen. You deserve it.
He said the thing, so it must be him.
But okay, how about you shut the fuck up?
This was really cringe for me when I saw this because I know what people were trying to insinuate. I just want to say that I genuinely have really like strong feelings towards my friends in general and anyone who I'm close to. This is nothing to do with a significant other or anything. Like I'm sure people are crazy and want to ship about. I've said it enough on stream. I hate it in the chat. I'm really strong feeling about my friends. If someone insults me, I don't care. But if somebody insults my friends, I feel way more strongly about that. I care about my friends a lot. Someone is always going to assume the worst of you. They're always going to assume that what you're saying is the worst thing and it's coming from a bad place that they don't agree with.
It sucks that on the internet, you know, common sense isn't as common as people make it out to be.
Like, you know, when we say bad things about Japan,
You know, I think if you're fortunate enough to ever get in a relationship, you learn that.
Did you say?
Because God knows our audience will never.
Listen, hey, come on, all right, I'm right here.
Is there anyone here who has watched every episode of Trash Taste and every episode of One Piece?
Loser.
You're lying. You're lying.
I don't think we've ever had like an alpha conversation. Like any.
I don't like oranges.
We're so boring. Yeah, literally like
the dichotomy.
We're so boring. Like,
Pizza crust. I like my chicken without
I'm
bones.
in my high chair talking about boneless. Like I watched that and I'm like, why is anyone watching our podcast?
That's what the real Sigma males talk about.
Because there's a lot of herbivores out there.
Hello, fellow
herbivores.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel a little ashamed?
That has been this episode of Trash Taste.
God, I can't wait for the comments.
Which showerer are you? Are you a Connor? Are you a Joey? Or are you a Gaunt?
I like long shot. I just don't have. No, I'm not getting into it.
No, let's not get into it.
Joey, the thing.
All right. Hey, look at these patrons, though. I'm sure they shower for enough time.
They do shower.
Trash Taste fan. Ain't no way they shower.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Hey, all you cool cats. Today is day 44 of asking Joey, Connor, and Garnt, the boys at the Trash Taste podcast, to have me on as a special guest. Have a good day, everybody.